Hey guys, this is going to be a short video about how to verify and report reading plan errors. In our first example, you'll see that the user reported in the Encountering God reading plan, day 2 has the audio file for day 1. Step 1 would be to check the Trello board to see if the plan has already been reported. So let's go do that. Now you can see that there are a lot of plans and a lot of lists, and if I had to scroll through each list to look for the plan name, that could take me quite a while and I wouldn't want to do it. So I use my browser's find feature, and every browser should have something like that. And I will type the name of that plan and have the browser find it, and there is the plan, and as I look down through there, I'll see that it has been reported the exact same issue. So what do I do? If the plan's already been reported, you don't need to report it again. Just let the user know that it's been reported and will be fixed as soon as possible. Easy peasy. Here's another error report. In Facing Fear, day 12, the 4th paragraph is incomplete. So, step 1 would be to find the plan on the Trello board to see if it's been reported. Step 2, if we don't find it in the Trello board, we're going to try to verify that error. Back to the Trello board. Fine. Type Facing Fear, don't make errors. You can see that there's nothing here in the board that says there's an error with Facing Fear. So I'm going to try to verify that error, and I do that on Bible.com. You can do it in the app if you would like, but sometimes it's easier to do it on Bible.com. Sometimes you need to check in both places. So we'll type that in our search bar, and I'll click on plans over here because I'm looking for a plan, and there is Facing Fear. And the user reports that's in day 12. So I'm going to do sample. I don't have to start the plan. I can just choose sample. And this is a very short plan, so I could just scroll to day 12. But sometimes you may have a plan that has, a full year plan that has a lot of days in it, and the user's reporting an error on day 258. You don't really want to scroll all the way to day 258. So if you go up in the address bar, and you can see that it says this is the name of the reading plan you're in, and it tells you you're on day 1. So just type in the day of the plan that you want to go to, and it will take you there automatically. Very quick and easy to find out. So here, I think they said paragraph 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And we go down here and we read through it, and you can see that after 3 years or so, my in-laws rejected and you can see that indeed the paragraph is incomplete. So I need to report that error. So I will open up the reading plan error report form and look down, select one that's the closest. None of these really are close to what the plan is actually about, so I'll just choose other. Plan name is English. If it was non-English, I would type the language there. And the conversation link. This is something that you really should put in there. Don't just put not available if possible, because having the link will enable us to find that email in front and allow us to either contact the user or you if we need more information. So let's go find that. You can find the links either here or here, and you'll see copy conversation ID, copy conversation link. The link is easier to get at, so that's the one I'm going to use. And I'm going to go back, and I'm going to copy paste that in. And then this is Facing Fear, and the publisher is Lion's Den Daily. Or you can just put a link to the plan, which is another advantage of using Bible.com. I can just copy paste a link to the plan, which makes it very easy to find. The day in question is day 12. And I type in what the error is. And if you have a screenshot, you can attach that. And then you submit it. And there we are. And if you go back here, you will see that the plan name Facing Fear. And there is my error submitted. Once you've done that, thank the user, let them know you've reported it, and it'll get fixed as soon as possible. Now, you might have some special situations, and I'll go over these briefly. You'll be able to access this document and be able to look at it more closely, so I won't cover everything in detail, but there are some special situations that you might run into. You need to know the exact title of the plan, the day of the plan, that the error exists, and you need the day of the plan, not the date of the year, and a detailed description of the error. If you don't have that information, you respond back to the user and ask them for that. Then you can double check all of those things. There may be some times when you need to start a plan in order to verify the error. I can't think of any exact circumstances right now, but there have been times when I have started the plan in order to verify it. One of those reports would be the plan doesn't finish or doesn't complete. I'm done with it all, everything's checked out, but it doesn't complete. So you could start the plan, you can complete it and see if it completes. If it does, then there's something else going on with the user. If it doesn't complete, then you'll know that it's an error. Now, you can either use your own test account to do that, or you can sign in to the reading plan test account. Information is here. A link to that will also be in one of our Trello boards. Okay. Another situation is that the error is not actually a reading plan error. Not everything the user thinks is a reading plan error is an error in the reading plan, so you got to sort of look at those things carefully. It could be an error with the Bible version they're using. Like there's a typo in the scripture test of the version. That's a version error. There may be no speaker icon for listening to the scripture as they're going through it. It's not necessarily a reading plan error. If it's in the Bible version, then it's not a reading plan error. It's an audio error, like perhaps they're not connected to the internet, or they're using a Bible version that doesn't have audio. So don't just automatically report a reading plan error if it's obvious that it's not a reading plan error. If you're unsure about that, ask your team leader or myself or somebody who's been around a while, who's used to checking reading plan errors, and they can help you out. It could be an app error. If they say they're getting an error message while trying to access a plan, or it says no reading content for today, both of those could be app errors. Or the no content for today, if it's just happening every so many days, that could be part of the plan. So you kind of have to check that out and test that out. Okay. It also could be that the user just doesn't understand how the plan works. So you need to do a little digging, a little research to figure out, and that may be another reason for starting the plan, so you can actually check it out. Okay. Now, where to find some of the links that you need. All the links that you need are in the YouVersion Support Internal Docs Trello board. So let's go there. To that board, okay? So here you see that there's a list of internal documents for all platforms, and here you'll see links to forms. So if you click on that and you go here, you will see all of the links to all of the forms that you need. Okay? That's very valuable to have. Here's a link to the test account. Okay. There will also be a link to a document where you can find this particular video and the Google Doc that I created for it. And one big hint, if you bookmark the links, that can be very helpful to you. That way you don't have to keep asking, where is the link? What do I do? How do I do this? And you may get your answers more quickly if you have those links bookmarked. Okay, I hope this was valuable to you. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask. I'm sorry this wasn't a perfect recording, but I'm on like about take 983 and a half, and I'm getting tired of trying to be perfect. So hopefully this will be enough information for you. Thanks for all that you do, and good luck with reporting reading plan errors.